Good morning. Or evening. Or whatever. Ah. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. You get Alphino. Alphino breathing. And this cat too, I guess. Pretty cold. Right? Anyway. Let's start 3.2. I think there's like a dungeon, like almost right away. Oh, I didn't open my browser. Alphino, Cedric, I've been looking all over for you. We've received news regarding Flamin, Hori Boulder, and Coltonet. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite. In fact, it seems that once they learned the Scion's good name had been restored, they boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Laminsa. They should be arriving any moment now. Easy to forget how useful link pros are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Quite. But what wonderful news to think that our reunion is close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Alphino. Ah, Thancred and Cryle, what brings you two, the two of you here? Cryle and I have been looking into how we might track down Menphilia. We may have just found the answer. Nice. Cedric, when you were fleeing Oda with Menphilia, you said that Hyland spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hyland commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Menphilia. Admittedly, this is all still quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace. A lingering disturbance in the aether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we require suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Cedric felled the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. Was there that Hyland intervened to shield him from the magic I invoked. Cryo and I will infiltrate the cache room and analyze the aether therein. The two of you, alone. I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Cryo while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Cedric come along, who will see to Flamin's grand homecoming? When you put it like that, very well, I would trust in your plan. I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Menphilia, but it will, at the very least, eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tatro and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for our comrade's return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Laminsan docks? Yeah, okay. Then I shall see the four of you at the Rising Stone. Safe travels. Okay. Try this. Guy pirates. No, not Cloud Top. Oh. Okay. The airship connections aren't there yet. Yeah, I think it's that one. Go. Hi, everybody. Oh, Cedric, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. I'm a little different. Thank to 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. Tetra found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a Hannish vessel. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we? Alternate? Study and train from dusk till dawn. We did. Wow. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. But those dark days are behind us at last. I should be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? Forgive me, I'm sure that you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me. And he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for her safe return and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much and more to be done. The braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Alright, that's the spirit to the Scions, and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah! Well, there you have it. To the Rising Stones. Oh, we're gonna watch them sneak in, too.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Sneaky Thancred.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
Ooh. That's unusual.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
Oh. Nailed it.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Man, she just burns the heck out of everybody.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Ul'dah. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path.
Wow.
She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoire, every Science. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future.
It's pretty amazing.
She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
Let her have it.
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. and neither will I.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Right. We'll get there. Revenant's Toll. We're home. Feels good to be home again. I think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we have shared so much. God's help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. There's still 3 people? Still at least 3 people missing. It should be. Wow, it feels like forever. It really does. Alian, FME. Excuse me. Fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. What of Higiri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. It just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. Yay. Wow, all kinds of people are here. Who are you? Oh, we could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions brings a bloody tear to the eye. Oh man, to secret oneself in a ship's hold to secure a safe passage to a faraway land. This is a tale we know all too well. When they are all well rested, I should like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer, at least, though I'm happy to oblige you. My legs are rather less accommodating. Eh? Alternate, what's happening? Glad though I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we have settled in, I would join the search. Ulker, what in the 7 hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why you, brother. You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. Do not tell me. You trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. You're also drinking pretty deep of that bottle, man. Take it easy. There's no way that thing's not finished by now. Take a break. I know you're huge, but take a break, man. That can't be good for the liver. Tataru. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. It was the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing. Others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alfredo. I know we will. Minfilia eat a papalimo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Tataru. Head pets for Tataru. Esteemed staff. There it is. Oh, Ororogo. Tancred and Cryo contacted us a short while ago. It would seem that their foray into Castra Meridianum bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them in Nistola in Idleshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to part with speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. Yeah, I'm sure that's the case. Entirely. What did I get? Oh yeah, primal. Primal accessories. Yeah. What's up? What's happening, guys? My apologies, I see I am the last to arrive. So what news have you for us? Well, as we postulate, there were indeed what appeared to be the remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the aether at the scene of the ultimate weapon destruction. A ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believe Heidelin shielded me with the blessing of light. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sile de Aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect of a more recent disturbance. Heidelin. There is no other explanation. But there is more. When I studied the site where Ystrola used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet, unlike Ystrola and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there, and then not there. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in a sea of aether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that, when communing with Heidelin, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let us consider the facts. 1. Heidelin interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Ystrola's flow and vanished without a trace. And 3. Heidelin may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You're implying, I take it, that Heidelin guided Menphilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her, body and soul, onto the ethereal sea, in which case we must needs continue our search there, for blessing the means to do so already exists. I speak of the Antitower, a Charlene construction conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where its entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone, who, for another blessing, refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Antitower. I had no idea. And our course is clear. We must petition her aid once again. Not gonna be happy. We keep bothering her. Where am I going? Way. Hi, Alexander. It's still such a long way away. Wow. 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 It's funny that it's hidden, but there's like, you know, it's broken, but there's a pathway straight to it. I wonder how often she gets out. How does she get food and stuff here? No entry. Okay. Oh, what a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains me to admit it, your words strike close to the mark. We humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Antitower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the ethereal sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Antitower was sealed save one. Oh, the no entry door. My role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards right now. We be going or not? Yeah, let's roll out. We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Menphilia. I'll see about that. Cedric can go. Take the magicless rogue too if you like. He's no use to me. The rest of you stay and work, and I'll hear no argument. Those are my terms. Oh, and I should be delighted to accompany you. Lead the way, Cedric. Tancred, no. Your etheric flow has been compromised. Do not deny it. To venture into an environment so thick with ether, so close to the ethereal sea, would be to risk further impairment, or worse. But Menphilia could be in there waiting for us. And you could die. And for what? If she is waiting beyond, Cedric will find her. Trust in him. Have faith. Damn it all. Bring her back to us. Yeah, bro. Man, come on. Who are you talking to here? Who are you talking to here? Less than 5 minutes, good. Maybe I'll just work on the map. Oh, okay. I think that was the fastest DPS queue of my life. Amazing. Wow. Oh, okay. It's upside down. Anti-tower. Okay. Anti-tower. Alright. Let's get rolling. I love Reaper so much. So smooth. Yes. Yes. Calm down, calm down. These keys are working for me. These keys are working for me. Weird. I don't even target. I'm gonna save that for the next group. Oh, no group. Okay. Throw your shield at it or something so we can get started here. I don't have any directionals yet. Seconds left. I gotta watch that one. Oops, I used the wrong one. You think I'm gonna do one more just in case. Alright, I'm a little focused. There we are. I don't know these buttons as well. Like, not only the buttons, but the job itself, the flow of it. I'm still not very used to. We going? Let's roll. Oh, let me. Oop. I gotta get used to using that like all the time, all the time. There we are. Did I roll? Yeah, I rolled. Going down? No? Here we are. That'd be mammoth. There's more. Man. Oops, there we go. Uh-huh. You take one too. Just body pulling. Man. Oops. Pull it out. Come on, man. Nice. There we are. It's a little rough. Pull that out of there. Be nice to your melee tanks, please. Please be nice to your melee. Oh, I wouldn't go running ahead if I were you. Here comes the body pulls. It must be newer. It's alright. It's alright. I can't complain if I didn't sign up, right? I'll complain a little bit. You can pull this whole thing. Pull all the way down here. Easy peasy. Use your range to pull things with. Okay. See, because it's just those two guys. So you can easily take the four mammoths and those two guys all at once. You're probably gonna stand here, aren't you? It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Yeah, I stood in it. I don't care. But I love this shield, right? That stuff must have hurt, dude. next set. Come on, there we are. Let's get them all together. Tank didn't even move to pick up the other ones. Come on, man. Oops, I gotta. There we go. Oh, they're AFK. I'm gonna touch the thing and start to. So you can enjoy the Calcabrina. Calcabrina. They're even more terrifying than they are in Final Fantasy IV. I mean, they're just pixel sprites in Final Fantasy IV. My goodness. I'll just check out this stuff in the meantime. The tank is AFK. Breaking boots. Arm guard's casting. Wait, the arm guard has that giant. What is that? What? Included in the arms, in the hands, really. What? That's huge. That's very impractical. How do you do anything with that? I get used to using that too. I think it's better to run away with, because if I use it to move back in, I'm not going to use this. If I use it to run away, then I can use that right away and run back in. I think that's the way of it. Sorry, setting up in the fan moving. We got food the whole time. Not that this is much XP, I think. I don't have any dances or anything. Oh no, I think I bought Cactus tickets like a month ago. Didn't I? I haven't been back. Can't show me. Actually, I don't know what do these look like? Primal gear. I thought I knew which ones it was, but it's not. Those are coming up later. Oh man, come on. Nothing short of explosive diarrhea is going to excuse it being away this long. Like, you're making other people wait. There we are, thank you. It's 5 minutes. A 5-minute AFK is horrible. Come on. Run in there. Throw your shield. You're not even new. Why are you body pulling? No, poor dollies. Uh-oh. Here we go. What am I taking damage from? Oh, I gotta. It's just regular bravery. There we are. All done. It's defeated. Okay. Healer. Do. Nice. I got a comm? Nice, thank you guys. Alright, now it's all cleared up. Oh. Yeah. We got that. Oh, we're here. We made it.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
Of course you did. Hey.
We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia.
That's very dangerous. Minfilia. We're once called Minfilia.
Passed for thee since the bloody banquet. Since I hearkened to her word.
I like your hair.
Mother, Hydaelyn guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea.
Yeah, we figured that one out.
There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we had lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering.
Okay, what happened?
We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
Oh, that's pretty big. What?
Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
Okay, I got that. I can do it. What's the truth of this world?
Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound.
Says the ring is bound to the moon.
Star did we fly out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard.
I see. So the world was split into. There's.
Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease.
Split into 14 worlds.
They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source. Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining.
Oh. They're putting the worlds back together. But I guess that's a bad thing, right? In this case. Oh.
7 times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger.
Oh no.
7
times.
have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final.
Huh? What's happening?
The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. Blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
No, no. Inferior.
Thank the 12.
We've got a bad story to tell.
Did you find Minfilia?
Kind of? Kind of? Ugh.
The word of the mother. I'm not sure I understand.
She's fused with Heidelin.
Nor am I. Cryo? As unbelievable as it sounds, I see no reason to doubt her. The word's tale. No one was more sensitive to the will of Heidelin than Minfilia. And if Heidelin has grown so weak that she can barely make herself heard, it is not hard to see why Minfilia, having joined with her, might struggle to maintain her own form.
What? Why would she need to maintain her own form? Are you saying she's gone?
Yes, she fused with Heidelin, bro.
But that cannot be. Not now. Not after all we have accomplished. We were meant to usher in the dawn's light together.
I mean, she's...
She threw herself on the fire to fuel your dawn's light, boy. You'll just have to usher it in on your own.
Must
Toya.
be so ungentle.
Yes.
Tell me about the Scions, boy.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn lay before Eorzea's salvation.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the realm is threatened, be it by Primal, Ascian, Garlean, or any other, we take up arms in her defense, that all in Eorzea may live to see a brighter tomorrow.
And that's very noble of you. But in chasing after these lofty goals of yours, you seem to have lost sight of some basic truths. To win a war, you must be willing to do whatever it takes. To fight, to kill, and if necessary, to die. The path you've chosen is paved with the dead. Walk it with your eyes open, or not at all.
That's fair. It's tough, but rough, but fair.
I know the truth of which you speak, and have from the first. If the Ascians will go to any length to resurrect their god, then we must needs be as committed to our cause, to unmask them and their schemes, and to crush them both utterly.
That's right. Anything it takes.
Come, there is much to be done.
Yes, of course.
Thancred, wait! This is all wrong.
Off, you know. I get you, but I think everybody else was already prepared for this, kind of. And that took an hour. Not coming back, is she? She did what she thought was best. I know that I do. To give all of her beliefs was ever her way. All for her beliefs was ever her way. So will we, as we must. What greater calling could there be than to stand against the darkness as defenders of the light? And yet, where does it end? The sacrifice, the loss. I must ask that you not breathe a word of this to any of the others at the Rising Stones, especially Flahamin. I will brief Tataru on what we have learned, as well as Orianger. He may have insight into what the world word told us. I don't know. As for you, Cedric, after all you have done, I would say you have earned a rest. But speaking of well-earned rewards, I received a missive from Sir Emmerich while you were away. It would seem he is planning a ceremony of some sort and would like you to attend. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit. Okay. I'll go visit him. I got 2 minions. I got a creepy doll. Like, I have Kate Sith follow me, because Kate Sith is, well, very rare, 1, and 2, from the Void. But I think I'm gonna pull out the creepy doll for a little bit. Okay, Forgotten Night. Is that what the statue is? Is that what it is? Or Forgotten Night? Is that why that's the Forgotten Night? 8th. Master of Avo, come inside. Okay.
Pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation.
Emmerich, how else would I be here?
You of all people should be
I
present.
don't understand. Did you receive, I'm here. Did you receive my invitation? No. I arrived for fun.
When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope.
Right? How lucky are we?
Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples.
Oh, fancy. That's very cool.
You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend.
I would love to.
But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the Worm's ire, but if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change.
I feel you. What? You okay?
Tis nothing. Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen.
Take it easy, bro.
It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots.
That's good. Good move.
The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead.
Hmm. It's very important. We have to bring Ishgard together.
I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Dravanian territory in Falcon's Nest.
Nice.
Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. It would not do for the guest of honor to arrive late after all.
The who? The what? Huh? Honor.
Oh, and
Guest of honor.
one more thing.
Oh, hey, what? Mm-hmm.
A drink. We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
You want to have a drink with me, Emmerich? Yeah, okay. Just don't mind me. Last time I had a drink with the leader, we thought they died. That's all. Don't PTSD. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, Emmerich. PTSD. Falcon's Nest. Okay, can I go out that gate now? I think I can. Let me see. I think I can go out this gate now. If not, I'm sorry. Jaigorotoro. Jairotoro. Yeah, I can go out this gate now. When did this open? I have no idea. At the end of 3.0 probably, right? The Lord Commander said you would come, Cedric. I'm here. It's been busy. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Mark well the curtain above. Conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The Masons labor day and night to see it finishes on schedule. Sir Emmerich wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he would be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? A certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I'm rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go rest. I will not keep you. Okay, thank you. I think I remember this part. If you would rather not take a rest, then why not take a walk around Falcon's Nest, make your presence known to the people, and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide to attend this ceremony, you may meet Lords Artuela and Emmanuel, who have graciously volunteered their services. They should be glad to see you. Now, if you would excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. Okay. Redwald, I remember you. I'm glad to see that the rumors were true. Well met, Master Nightvale, and fear not, I have no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofnir may pass directly over their encampment. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. That sounds pretty bad. You want me to go over there? I mean, I don't want to, but you need me to. Lowborn, you have fancy clothes for a lowborn youth. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard that Sir Emmerich was planning to make a speech, popping a wheelie over the wall, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than a fighter, too. He's a thinker. He is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all of them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand, we've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past, so hearing that we are closer to reconciliation comes as a great relief. Good, good, good. People seem to feel pretty good about this. Artuarel, sir. Count Artuarel. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault? He had told me that we would soon be hosting a peace conference. I would have thought you a naive fool. And here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Here I am, laboring to make it so. Lord Artwell, if I may. Certainly, First Commander, how may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravonians bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury take me. They would defy Sir Amric's commands? They dare attack Vidofnir. It will not come to that. But to see that it is not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House Forton present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Menelaine while I am away? I'm not going? You don't want me to go? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assisting with guard duty, a simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Don't worry, I'll babysit. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. I'll babysit your little brother. Don't worry. I'm rather busy at the moment, old boy, guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Artuaro thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But since you're here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travelers, yet I've been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves, oh no. Yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not call the roaming pecks. Menelaine, they're dragons. Do you think the dragons are gonna get eaten by wolves? Menelaine, have you thought this through? Your map, if I may. Right there, those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old boy. Come, Hunterite. I must return to my rounds. But... oh dear, be careful, my lord. Thank you. But why are wolves gonna bother dragons? Right? What? Why would anybody think this? Why? Why do I think? Why am I going along with this? Can I just say that wolves aren't gonna bother dragons? Come on then. Bring it in. They're dragons. They're gonna just fly over. I hope they cut this part. Come on then. Do I get him from there? Nice. Come on. Get together. Oh yeah, I have these abilities. I forgot now. Because I'm not level synced. Alright. Menelaine, I did it. I still don't know why I did that. don't get what the point was. I thought you were leaving from here. You're back exactly where I left you. Subject Nightvale, Wolf's Bane. It pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there was a grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confess? Clever that. Ah, Thancred. Thancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. Hurry, he might still be there. Yep. Come on, man. Way out there. I guess I can hit this map point at least. A slight detour. I'm a slight detour and cover that point too. It's free real estate. Oh, there's still more? Oh, it connects to the hinterlands. I don't know if I've ever used that way. Fancy meeting you here, Cedric. Was fortunate I came, but I did. Chocobos, calm down. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let's return to Falcon's Nest then and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. Completely unnecessary. I mean, I guess those guys are safe, right? Yes. Oh no. Is my Wondrous Tales gonna expire? No. I only did 2 of them. Anyway. It's half a level. We're back again, and there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them, comrades in arms reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is not left to do but to enjoy our well-earned respite. Sure. Hi, Akuma. How is it going this evening? Afternoon? Evening? Whichever you like. Afternoon. Oh, and this should be, of course, go without saying, but let's keep those last few favors between us. Yes, Artuero wouldn't understand. Right then, the first floor of those barracks has been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion which... yeah. I, like, halfway through saying, my brain was like, -4. Go on ahead, Cedric. I will join you anon. I think I recall this part. I think I remember this part. Yeah.
Welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment.
Okay. I guess so. I would think more people would be like freaking out though.
Cold out, isn't it?
Yeah.
A mug on the house. Let's get some color back in them cheeks.
What? My cheeks are like almost dark gray. I don't think I'm missing any color.
It'll be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all.
Okay. I can hold on.
Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. to think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting.
Yeah.
When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit.
That's
My
not
husband,
that's not concerning at all, is it?
he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with him.
I don't think she's happy. Yep. There it is.
You were right, my lord. You look tired. Reckon you
Love her.
could use a long rest. After all you've done, I'd say you've earned it.
Excuse me. But also, how's nobody around like clamoring about the Warrior of Light being here? Like, you'd think I'd be drawing attention to myself.
Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
Oh, cool.
This was never your fight.
I get the point. Like, you know, look more pale than usual, right? I guess that works for any skin color. It just seemed a little funny to be talking about returning color to my cheeks. This may not have been my fight, but I'm sure as heck gonna finish it.
My son. They told me he walks in Halone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
It's a very cool character development though. How come that's so... I never thought about doing such a thing.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future.
What is it you think these guys were fighting for?
But he was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
Like, have you all considered that this is what they wanted to fight for? You guys surviving, right? In peace, right? An end to the war? Like, I don't know why people don't get that.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them.
They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
Yeah, you're just genociders, man. I don't...
All this nonsense about kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks? It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do?
Truthers.
They believe,
Oh.
and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
You don't have to forget.
No. I will not let that happen. They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will up against them once more.
Y'all are insane. Like QAnon truthers, like,
Hey!
what the heck?
This is no time for napping.
Hi, Thancred. I just felt a little sleepy. So what happened? What did I miss?
Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
This place is empty and nobody, like... A whole hall full of people. Was with her, or did they just not care that I was lying on the floor?
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Trevarnians. The
Trevarnians.
is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember, your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones show no mercy.
I mean, they're different dragons, though. You understand this, right?
Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
I hate people like this so much.
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Uh-oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 not that.
See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear.
What? Doesn't even make sense.
Spit on your choices, nobleman. You will take no more from me. No more. No more.
Yeah, right. What? What? Why another shot? What are you? What? You're gonna listen to that and shoot her again? Bro.
What have you done? I only did as you ordered, my lord.
I didn't tell you to kill her. I said to stop her. You can stop people without killing them. Yeah,
I gave no such order. I did not. I never meant for anyone to.
Just say, I told you to stop her, not to kill her. Man. Oh, they already killed the, whatever the hunt thing was. Man. Sucks. I dare say that it could not have played out any worse, given that the First Commander and Lord Artois are not here to take control of the situation. I spoke with a messenger who said that they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Amenelaine has retreated to the barracks and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore, it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. Okay. Rage and revenge are an infectious thing that it's tough to root out. My wife and I fell while fleeing with the others at first. The Triurgians tended to our bruises afterwards. Now those mad fools have ruined everything. And for what? Yeah, right. Like I don't understand like the position of we should keep fighting so that more die. Die. What? 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 If you would keep fighting, what do you think? You want revenge? Do you think less? Do you think nobody else more is going to die for your revenge? What? 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 I'd heard the rumors that the young O was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it would be a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? I say him and Sir Emmerich take their bloody change and shove it up their arses. And I'd be taken in by that rod again. Not good. Great, great. You're not gonna have a choice though, it's okay. Jocelyn. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough? That their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it? Or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. Right. Oh, man. Are you okay there, guy? Are you okay? I don't think I can get that. It sounds just like COVID. Well, what say you? Ah, it's not great, Thancred. Not great at all. So the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. Blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, yeah, it's exactly like Estinian. His is a little less his own fault, though. Like was in direct contact with Nidhogg the whole time. Nevertheless, the people would not soon forget the image of a younger lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? I get it. I do. I get it. Wow, that's cool as shit. Oh, yeah, good time. Lord Artwell and the first commander should have returned by now. The tavern, then. The first order of business will speak with Lord Abenelain, and I somehow doubt that he has moved in Ilm since last we saw him. Give me 1 second. Okay, here we are. Alright. Abenelain. In here? Yeah, okay. What's up, Lucia? You got this taken care of? My apologies, Cedric. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. Oh, no. There'll be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord Abenelain ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down, while others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still, more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives, for the time being at least. The Triurgians are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labors. In the wake of the protest, the people seem disillusioned. You spoke with them then? I see. Yeah. Yep. Old dudes with power try to hold on to power indefinitely. Just like the Archbishop said, right? Like, every time there's a new Archbishop, they're told the truth, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. I'll keep lying. Like, yeah, you just got the most powerful position in Ishgard. Are you gonna, like, undermine what you strove for? Like, you were trying to be that. You were trying to be the most powerful person in Ishgard, and now you are, and you're just gonna, like, would you throw that away? No. Because they're all garbage people that wanted to be the Archbishop. Sir Emmerich places trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what has happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and we will do so again. We can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all. Then this tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference pending Sir Emmerich's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Cedric, will you deliver my report to Lord Commander in my stead? Yeah. Get up, Amandalane. You're going with him. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honoroi. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. That's... what? That's odd. Honoroi? Honoroi! I could have sworn he was... Let's go after him. At that door. Yachiru Kogane. Yachiru. Where was he? I think he was over here. That's right. I got it. Are you quite alright, boy? Underwa. Underway.
No. What have they done to you?
Underwa. A little dirty.
You, my lord. You seem rather flustered.
Of course I'm flustered.
You imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay. It would seem they took issue with my request.
Garbage.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Throw him over the cliff. It's not your fault, bro. You said stop her. You didn't say kill her.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Onua?
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Kairujin without delay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy?
Right?
We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Hmm? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Let him work through it.
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences. And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Bro, you don't know anything about him.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
Bro. Bruh. You okay, Thancred? I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. It was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses to convince yourself you had no choice, but the past is the past. There is not to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this, but listen, I know. You're still hurting, but I know. Maybe if you went with Minfilia and you stole it, you know, maybe things could have been different and still be hard to say. But you can't change that now. Oh, that's awesome. I have no desire to wait for the Lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. Man, he wouldn't be able to stand Hildebrand. Vermalbert. Let me in. Thank you. Edmont. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you. Cedric, every man, woman, and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. It is rumored that my youngest lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? Or is the only person? His father, yeah. Godbert's a little crazy too. I can't wait to do the, I gotta do the newest one. So I can do the newest relic weapon stuff. What exactly came to pass? So I was blacked out in a bar after one drink. I see. So that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of those misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we are poised to forge is once more beyond us. Dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that too to be taken away? Is it any wonder that they were left bereft? Yeah, exactly. Nobody came to... The whole place emptied out. And nobody noticed I was there? Come on. Like, the only way would be is if that entire tavern was full of people with her. And I don't know how they would possibly set that up. To, like, refuse anybody else that's not with them. For what was this sacrifice? Have we naught to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmund, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it, aye, we must needs find a way to honor the sacrifice of our forefathers without glorying in their excesses. Right? Especially, like, everybody knows who the Warrior of Light is at this point. Everybody. I attracted some attention. A little bit. There's not a lot of gray-skinned bunny boys around here to confuse me with somebody else. A difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear and unambiguous enemy, and an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet we are not without options. At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises, to strengthen the ties between our nations and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. Oh yeah! I thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Asgardian force filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Hosted by Ishgard in the shadow of the gates of judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. This was very fun. I remember this. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it is true, but if we should be defeated, though, even to hold our own against the cream of the three nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support, for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I'd have my son Emmanuel take part in the grand melee. By his deeds has he brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honor. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to lose. Cedric, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. That's okay, don't worry, I'll get him. I'll get his ass. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the grand melee today, though. So that is our solution, a grand melee to unite the people? And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely? And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? It is getting to be a bit... I'll stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. Poor choice of words. Oh, for friends, tried and true then, the living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Emmerich wishes to field a force comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. Lucia. Well met, Cedric. Have you spoken with Sir Emmerich? Didn't you just see me come out of there? I was aware of the Alliance's request, so Sir Emmerich would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? How considerate of Master Thenker to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. Well, yeah. Why would she send dispensable people? Over there? Oh, yeah. If I go like this. And like this. Ah! Thinker's been telling me all about Sir Emmerich's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing, because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. I'm sure he'd be hooked up with equipment. Well, seems the first commander's gone and handpicked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting, too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favorite lordling, have you? I thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search foundation and you the pillars. Okay. The market. Oh, I should stop. Let me see my people. Get my money. Nice. 69k. Nice. Making decent money here. Like, I don't know if I needed to bring 2 million into this character. Madeline, what are you doing sulking in this corner, boy? I carried Hunter Watt to the manor. Our best chirurgeons are tending to him as we speak. He is yet to wake, but surely he will. Why aren't you ready to receive him when he wakes up? Huh? That's your boy. So father has volunteered me for his grand melee of theirs? Ah, my beloved family. Always making my decisions for me. No, it's not like that. It's just... Oh, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the man you want to be, whereas I'm the son of House Fortance, don't you see? My future was determined before I was born. What I could and could not do. That does sound rough. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose. For a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to their causes. But not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. Suppose I had convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. Then I saw Honor Wa. I wanted to scream. I wanted someone to blame, but in the end there was only me. Only me. So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept Father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Emmerich and I will make my own decision. Sounds like it's been a good learning experience for you. You know, I kind of want to check out something quick. Not, it's under, yeah, there's, oh wait. Registerable miscellany. Oh! Is that what they're calling the barding stuff? I should get barding too. I wonder how much the hate is it Hades barding here? Ah ha ha! Of course it is. You would think that price would go down with how much easier it is to fight now that you can do it at 90. Sorry, I probably should not be looking at this stuff. Some of these. That's it for the Gabriel Alpha. Why do people resell that? I don't understand. What's an Alkanost? Something expensive. That must be new. Roll. Fiverr. 50 million. Holy crap. Do they sell? Holy crap, people. Do you have that kind of money? Oh, fallen angel wings. And notes, okay. Where am I going? I thought about getting, yeah, a mount. Or at least chocobo barding. I want to dye my chocobo, but oh, we're about to hit rank 5. I'm the only person on in 2 weeks. Okay, cool. See, very well, man. Were you trying to not let me in?
Lord Commander, if I may, I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves.
They did stab him in the gut.
Cry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
Just gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, man. You gotta do what's necessary.
Our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends.
Personal responsibility. I like it.
I, Amanalain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Yeah, good boy.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
Makes sense to me.
The esteemed Emmerich leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Oh, I'm going too, guys. Let me go. Are you going?
You wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more.
What? Me, yeah.
An adventurer beholden to none, who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend.
Your friends?
No one I would rather have fighting by my side. I ask this in
Shock.
knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time?
I think it's a good take, because I'll fight for my friends here, right? But also, like, Ishgard needs this. This is what I've been working on this whole time. Right? So yeah, let's go.
Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
But unfortunately, not right now. It is time for me to get ready. It is my Friday. It is my Friday. So I have to get ready for work. And tomorrow, my planned times for, what is that, Thursday and Friday nights is 10 p.m. Eastern time. That would be 6 p.m. for you. And I don't know, if I feel like it, maybe earlier, but I'll probably just be doing household, my weekly chores before that. So tomorrow is going to be, I'll pick up right back here at 10 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. your time. I don't know what that is. I don't know what you call that time zone, actually. Because -3 is Pacific time. -4. So, anyway. And on Friday, the plan right now is still to play Sleeping Dogs, which is a wonderful game, also by Square Enix. That's the plan right now. I might do 6.1 on Friday. In that case, that would be heavily spoilers for you. Heavily spoilers. Well, but I mean, the tweet in the description will say the correct thing anyway. We'll see what happens. I'm not decided yet. Anyway, for the time being, I'm off for another insufferable 9 hours of work. I will see you later. Thanks for coming. As always, thank you. I'll see you later. Bye bye.